but if you saw it, maybe you got a little bit excited. And you guys, you had to be up at between like 3:50 and 4:10 this morning to see a couple of flurries. They did not coat anything, and it's long gone. Don't rush outside to see anything. 37 in Concord, 37 degrees in Albemarle as well. Good morning here in Mecklenburg County. Charlotte sitting at 38 degrees with Lincolnton now at 35. So we are sitting in the 30s up across the high country, though, of course, a little bit cooler. 29 in West Jefferson. Boone this morning sitting at 27 degrees. So it is a cold start out there as we head through the day today. We'll stay dry here in the Piedmont, and it will continue to kind of just see a couple of more of those isolated snow showers if you are up across our high country communities. So Ashwood, a couple of those snow flurries right now. I'll zoom in to our mountain communities. You do see this northwest flow once again bringing a few flurries, nothing too intense or abundant. I think some areas in the high country could pick up potentially another 1/10 to maybe half an inch of snow. So nothing insanely measurable. We have this warm front that will end up lifting to the north. For today, still staying a little below average. We'll only top out at about 50. Still seeing a decent dose of sunshine. But as we head through the day on Saturday, those temperatures are going to rise. We're back to 60. Oh, enjoy it, because those temperatures really cool down. We have a little bit of everything here in your 3-day forecast except snow here in the Charlotte area. 50 for your Friday, 60 as we travel into Saturday. But look at Sunday. Highs are back to about where we're going to be today. It's going to be chilly, struggling to reach 50, but it's going to be Sunday night into Monday that those temperatures really cool down. I'm talking the coldest air so far this season, as lows will be falling into the single digits and the teens as this pool of cold air just rushes into the Carolinas. We're not going to have a lot of precipitation to work with, so this is not going to be a snow event for the Charlotte area. It is just going to be bitterly cold. And again, the coldest we've seen. We're forecasting about 16 to 17 degrees for an overnight low temperature, forecasting about 7 up in the high country. That's with no wind. You add a little bit of wind, and we're getting negative wind chills out there, sub-zero wind chills for areas across the high country. So December 22nd, that's our forecast, 17 degrees. 18 degrees is the coldest that we've been all year long, and that was January 22nd. So prepare for this deep freeze.
My goodness, Kaitlin, what a beautiful...
Chase, can we take this full? This is just prettier out there. The winds are gusting at 10 miles per hour. This is looking just fine. A-okay out there for visibility, so that is a good start. Looking over Charlotte Motor Speedway here in Concord, 37 degrees and just a beautiful start. We will be checking in on meteorologist James Scott, who's at a wonderful event. Actually, we partnered with 96.1, and there's going to be a Stuff the Bus toy drive that he's going to talk us all through. So we will be going live in Concord here in just a little bit. But again, 37 degrees, absolutely stunning as you look over the speedway. not stunning as you look toward Flowing Rock. No, I'm kidding. It is. My camera always just it doesn't work for me across areas of the high country when I put it in my show sometimes. I'll get you that view here in just a few. Live radar right now. We had a couple of tiny little flurries roll through areas of southeast Charlotte earlier today. I'm talking about 3:50, 4:15 this morning. We are getting some snow already up in the high country right now. Actually, my aunt and uncle live out in Watauga County, and they were saying, hey, we're not seeing anything just yet, but can you make it stop? No, you guys are going to have a little bit more snow out there as you travel through the day today. Not a lot. It's not going to amount to much at all. Maybe a dusting for areas around 3,500 feet. As you go up in elevation, possibly up to an inch in some of those highest mountain towns there. So Ashwood, Watauga, Avery, once again, getting in on some of this northwest flow snow. It's not going to amount to too much this go around. There's a chance you have another dusting to an inch, though, as we head through the latter half of the weekend with this very intense cold front that's going to roll through the area. Not a lot of moisture, but boy, will it have that cold air with it. Now, temperatures out there right now sitting in the 30s here across the Piedmont, in the 20s up across the high country, 29 as you head toward West Jefferson this morning. Here in the Piedmont, We're liking this forecast. 50, yeah, a little chilly out there, but with some sunny skies. I'll call it a mix of sun and clouds for today. It's going to be a pretty nice end to the work week. As we head through Saturday, though, look at that. Sunny and 60. Temperatures do cool down by Sunday, struggling to reach 50, but I'll tell you that 50 is going to feel good compared to where we are on Sunday night. Now, this is Sunday at about 11 p.m. These are your actual temperatures, not even your lows, and not factoring in any wind. Sunday night at 11, it's going to feel and actually be about 6, probably feel like you're sub-zero up in areas of Boone. Actual temperatures already falling into the teens across parts of the Piedmont late on Sunday evening. This is all because of this system that moves through the area. This will be a cold front, not a lot of moisture, but again, it will certainly have that cold air. The good news with this, it is pretty short-lived, this cold snap. So you look at and he's going to be okay on the bus on Saturday, but I'm so glad he's not sleeping in the bus. Actually, I don't think we would let him. The police might not let him either. Sunday night into Monday, as you mentioned, James, it's going to be so cold, frigid, the coldest air so far this season. Now we look at Blowing Rock. Here's that nice camera, and do see those lights reflecting on the roadways, indicating there is still moisture on the roads. Heads up, it's 26, so anything that is still wet, especially the roads that don't have any brine on them, that have not been treated, could end up developing into some black ice. So please be careful out there as you are heading out this morning up across the high country. That just updated here, but you can see the snow still covering a lot of those side streets, some of the parking lots, and the grassy surfaces up there. Now, we did not see, since that's not a live camera, we're getting still images of that. No snow falling in some locations across the high country, but we do have some snow falling, not in the Charlotte area. We'll have to zoom back up toward the high country. Ashwaubenon counties, you guys are getting in on this. Heads up, Avery. It does look like some of these snow showers are trying to make their way down into Avery County as well. Now, this will not amount to too much in the way of measurable snow, but either way, you're getting a few more flurries up there. Some people might not like it, but I know those high ski resorts and mountain towns probably are loving it out there this week. This is the third little round of snow. One of them pretty abundant out there. You're out the door. Look at what's happening. Temperatures rising. It's just not drastic. We'll be in the upper 40s to near 50 as we head through the day today. So I would call it a decent day out there. Yeah, we're going to have a mix of sun and clouds with some on and off snow showers through the first half of the day. Up across the snow showers in our viewing area, all of our 22 counties look rather dry over the next probably about 24 hours, maybe 40 hours or so, because Saturday will be staying dry. That'll be the warmest day that we've seen in quite some time. But and then the coldest night in a year, over a year, develops across the area Sunday night into Monday. 50 degrees for your Friday, so near average, a little bit below it as we travel through the day today. 60 by Saturday, 48 by Sunday. So you could certainly see those temperatures cooling down, and that cold air mass is going to just settle here across the Carolinas. We will be in the single digits and the teens for overnight low temperatures as you wake up and head out the door on Monday. Making their way across the high country, it does look like, possibly into Yadkin Valley. Heads up Lenore. I would watch out for possibly a couple of snowflakes to make it into areas north of I-40. Not going to amount to too much, but we are getting some, I'll call it scattered snow showers up across the high country. It's not going to amount to too much out there. I'm not talking really much in the way of accumulation, but we could end up seeing 1/10 of an inch of snow across areas of the high country. 37 in Charlotte, 37 in Gastonia as well. Much cooler though up in Boone, where we're at 27. Highs today here in Charlotte, you guys, reaching about 50 degrees. So it will be cool, a little bit below average, but we are starting that warming trend today into tomorrow. Highs above freezing up in the high country, getting a couple different rounds of some scattered snow flurries for you up there, up across the mountains today. We're to 60 as we head through Saturday. So we are seeing that warm up as we head through the day tomorrow. By Sunday, though, cooler. But look what happens Monday morning. This is really showing you Sunday night. So even colder temperatures on Monday morning. I'm talking single digits Sunday night up in the high country, near 20 here in Charlotte. That's not even our low. Our low is going to fall to about 16 to 17 degrees as you wake up and head out on Monday morning. It's not going to